I have no idea if this is working. All right, let's see if this thing's actually playing music. Mike, I know you're watching on there. Is this thing actually working? The camera seems to be going, so that's tracking. The intro, did the intro music play? I'm gonna hit you on chat. Oh, this is gonna be saved on the internet for posterity. I don't know what that means, man. Crazy GIFs are not a yes or no for me. I'm hoping that the audio here works. And there you are with the share on. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a good to go. Oh yeah, you like the lower thirds thing? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Very cool. Okay, I got Chris on here. Chris, I'm gonna play the intro again. Tell me if the music works. I think that should be about how it works. It was a pretty cool little slick, now that I'm getting faster at it, I'm just gonna learn this on a live stream and just go straight for it. No better way than testing in production. Music worked fine. Okay, cool. It doesn't play on my machine for some reason, so it's good to know. And check this is, aha. How cool is that? We got a robotic camera, so you can try and run away from it. Ain't gonna do it. Okay, audio is distant. This audio is distant with the microphone. What about now? Is that better? Going once, going twice. We'll see. Can't chat without signing in, and we're getting some errors, it looks like. Oh no, he says it's working. That's cool. Alright, well, I'll just crank the audio up a bit, I think. I'm using a radio-based lapel mic. Let's just crank it all the way up. How's that? Boom, 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 boom. Use Elgato Stream Deck and have the button set up and OBS to control the scenes. I'm not there yet. We'll get there next. I got the robotic camera going, I got the live streaming going, I got the microphone and those. All right, thanks, Chris. All right, last up we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do some real content because I promised we would make this oh, I do have a fan. I promised I would do actual real content, so I'd share something for today on something I learned from this week. So we're gonna go ahead and cut to a screen share. And I was working on building some code for a startup I've got. I got an investment startup, Easy Stock Investor, and we're working on our pipeline and getting that thing to actually work well. So we got some code for an orchestrator. So if you're not familiar with durable functions, they're super cool. You can do ETL pipelines with them. And we were running into some funny bugs where it seemed like stuff was just stomping on each other, and it turned out that it was happening in these lines of code. I got a buddy, Mike, who I think is kind of watching this, maybe. He's going to laugh at me later. Showed me this cool button. You can push this. So here's the code. So I've got, this was originally sequential, so I ended up actually removing this. So what you can do is if you want to run all these at the same time, you can do basically this, tasks equals mom results, or I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. I would need to append the tasks first. So you can run all of these in parallel and do tasks equals fun tasks plus mom tasks, helps to spell right, plus risk tasks. Right, so now I've got a big old list of tasks. That's kind of neat. And then I can just do results all equals yield context dot task all tasks. Okay, that's a lot of fairly advanced stuff to try to explain, but basically what we're saying is that we're going to take all these different tasks and we're going to collect them into a ginormous list of tasks, and we're going to wait for all of them to be done. This, in the way that our startup code was running, made them just stomp on each other in the database. So the fundamental task, which goes and figures out whether the balance sheets are good or not, would update. And then this one, mom tasks, this was this was figuring out what the momentum was. So figuring out if like there's a good set of recent numbers. Is it, for example, lower than the 52-week high and things like that. So, you know, they kind of happen randomly. So like this would update like Apple, and then this one would go and update Apple, but like it would update with a full upsert on the entire document and just stomp on each other. So that was terrible. This is a horrible way to do things. You should never do it like that. Or change the way that your database works, or your interaction code. That's the real solution here, is to only do a partial update, and then I could run them in parallel. But we're lazy because we have like 12 hours to update the database, and we can do everything sequentially instead. So you can change your code to work like this and just not even have to worry about writing fancy code like that. So that's kind of the cool thing of the week. You can use Azure Durable Functions to do some really fancy data processing. So we've got all the power of Python in here. So lots of pretty hardcore numerical processing, and the goal of this really is to produce a single score and allow us to stack rank the entire market. So this code actually pulls in 20,000 stocks and processes all of them. I think we're at about 3 hours or so is about how long it takes to stack rank them. So that's pretty cool. We should be in production soon, but that was the main thing there. And with that, that should be the end of